best friends. And
Aww. I just love you. Oh my God.
and I just loved you. I fell in love with you. And I went, wow, you're teaching me how to behave with people and the respect that people like to have. You know, it's a two-way street. I'm going to watch your live and interact, and you're going to come and interact with me on my personal Facebook. And I just thought you were so wonderful. And I thought you had integrity, and I just trusted you. And I could see how well you were doing, and you just kept getting better and better. So I just wanted to learn. I wanted to learn how I could get in front of more people and get my messaging down, because unfortunately I talk a lot. I talk a lot. And I needed you. I just needed some structure, and I needed to hear from someone that could just guide me on, just tell them this is what they've come to hear. Tell them what they're going to hear from you. Tell them what they're going to learn, and do it in 5 minutes, Nat. You know, come back and talk to them later. Don't have conversation when people are only there with limited time. So learning that from you was absolutely amazing, and was the reason why I hired you, because I needed that. I needed to learn that skill. Mm-hmm. I didn't realize all the other stuff you do as well. So I just thought you were going to help me.
Everybody listen up, because this is the important part. I think most people, and this is funny because Nat, for those of you who are just catching us, Nat and I were chatting a bit. We were having a bit of a strategy and a recap, going over our last 3 months working together. And she was the one to point out to me that I think it's something that I need to talk a little bit more about with people when I do live video, because I think too many people just think that I talk about live video. And please continue explaining to them what was happening behind the scenes, because people don't realize this.
No one has any idea. I had no idea. I thought you just did lives. I didn't realize. But what happens? So first of all, Trish nuts out, you know, a monthly program of the content. She gets you to survey your audience to find out what they want to know about, and then she gives you a plan for the month of the content that you're giving each day. Then when you've done your live, she goes back in, she punches it out to the audience. She gets you to put links through. She then, once it goes out and gets reaches, contacts your team. I have a team. Okay, so it's not just me. I have a whole team. I have my bots run by Mackenzie. Everyone should know Mackenzie.
Mackenzie Lieberman's amazing. Yep.
Yes. So she runs my bot. She's been working with me for over 12 months now, I'm pretty sure. And so Trish gets Mackenzie, and they have conversation about the lives and how they're going, and pops them in through the people that connect with my lives into my bot sequence. And then she talks to my Facebook ads manager, which is Gretchen, and gets all of the strategies for the people that are connecting with my lives to go through my Facebook ads, plus through Pinterest, plus, oh my gosh, boost the most popular lives, changes my thumbnails so that I don't look like this.
Listen, I gotta make sure you look good all the time.
And this is how she has me.
One or two. I had to keep you on your toes.
Oh my gosh. And then so Trish works with my team, comes back, goes through all my funnels, goes through, I'll say links. So she pretends she's the customer. She goes through everything, make sure everything's linking to the right thing. We didn't realize we had things that weren't linking to the right thing. So that was pure gold. And now we've got a Pinterest strategy, because Trish has realized that to our team, we have people pinning from Pinterest. I haven't done anything on Pinterest for like 2 years. So we're now hiring someone to help us run our Pinterest, because Trish goes, oh my gosh, look at all these people that go to your boards on Pinterest. And so basically every little bit on my business, every little link and little bit that you don't realize all comes together, Trish has gone through and made sure it all worked, added links, told my team what's missing, where the weak spot is, where the great spots are. And now we just have this amazing strategy going forward for the rest of our lives. So that's just great.
So basically what you're saying is, we took you from wanting to increase your branding, to not only increase your branding, but now you have like what, at least 20 lives out there that you've done, right? That are just out there, boosted posts, getting ridiculous engagement, a ton of views, tons of shares. People, what's some of the feedback that your audience has told you when you first started doing the 5 minute lives? I
Well,
love
I know you've seen them because you screenshot them and messaged them to me.
I do. I absolutely
The feedback is they love it when I talk a lot, and I can do that on my personal page. I can do that in my groups, but they love and adore the 5 minute lives because I just teach them something in 5 minutes and they can just get going. So yeah, the feedback's just been, I love these. I love these so much. This is so great. So I get to chat with you in your groups for a long time, but then I get this information really quickly when I have the time to receive it. And yeah, who knew? Well, Trish knew.
No, and I love that. I love that you're saying that. So, so at the end of the day, if you guys are doing live videos and you want to ramp up your brand, you want to ramp up your audience, you want to start having all of these things happen. Just remember, it's the same thing as like even, some people think that they just need ads done for their business. But the fact of the matter is, ads are just the money muscle behind existing content that your audience is already engaging with and consuming from you. So if that content isn't consumable in smaller chunks, that they can't digest it and appreciate it, then putting ads behind, like you could put ads behind crappy information and it's still going to be crappy information just with money behind it. But if you put ads behind a really nice chunk of information that your audience is going to consume and easily consume in 5 minutes or less, and you throw a little bit of money behind that, well, now you're making a difference. Now it matters. And you have to make sure you have this full ecosystem in place, right? So that's really and truly what I do, guys. Like, if you want a strategist is going to be that person that goes behind the scenes and looks for all the little tiny holes. I don't care how big or small your business is, you might need this done. So I'm just